Yeah.
Man, look, I think to your point, this is one of those moments where we're reflecting on, breaking the stereotypes. We got all different types of passions, all types of hobbies, different things that make us tick,
Right.
things that might seem a little out of the ordinary, but that's just what makes us brilliant. And I think in times of what we've been going through, it's great to remind people that we're dynamic. We got all types of interests,
Hey,
all
speaking
types
of
of
dynamic, dog, you switched that up real quick. Like we were talking about something totally different before.
But I was about to go there. See,
No,
you
like
tripping. I was
facts,
about to
bro.
go there. I was actually
yo.
about to legit go
Like,
into
you
the
went
dynamic
professional
Reeboks.
real quick.
I was about to go to
I
the
wasn't gonna say
dynamic
nothing,
Reeboks that
bro.
you had on, bro. Dude, this
All
stuff,
right.
yo.
So can we tell the story? And we may have already told this story.
That's funny,
before,
man.
Whatever. So
Man,
freshman
my
year,
man went professional, bro. He was
he
ready
did.
for
He
like
definitely had
And
like
back
we
to
was
you
doing
now.
this.
6
man.
o'clock news. Like,
Yeah.
in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll talk about straight clean it up and everything.
Rolling.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's funny, bro.
But back to these Reeboks.
See, you
though.
ready?
Freshman year, Georgia State.
Mm.
This is was it freshman convocation or was
Yep.
Freshman convocation.
Convocation, bro.
On the way
Convocation.
This was
to
like
the
this
train.
was day one. This was day
On the way
one.
to the
like-
train station, man.
Facts. So for those that don't know what this is like orientation for all the freshmen, everybody grouped up walking.
Mm.
So mind y'all, for those that don't know, Chris, Corey, myself, and Ace, we were all roommates. So we were walking together.
That was a godsend, by the way.
Yeah,
100%,
yeah.
100%.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
How did that
Yeah,
happen?
No
and
clue.
actually, like, legitimately to this day, still friends and homeboys. Because like we really think about it, for the most part, not to sidetrack the conversation, most people legit fall out with the people that they live with at some point.
Yeah.
Like just the notion of most people, you go through the growing pains of living with people for the first time. You're like, man, I don't like that, and there's just like a random matchup. But we was all cool, so
Right. So we all walking, and for some reason, we all look down. And when I tell you, my dog had about that much space in them Reeboks.
bro was wearing some white Reebok classics, man. That was like at least 2.5 sizes too big. Like
They were fresh. They were just
There
oversized.
were easily like a 14, and you probably wore like a 12.
Yeah, that was one of the moments where like I just had to have the shoes. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I got a 14, I'm gonna run with it. And
He said, give me them Titanics. I wear them.
I was out here looking like Sideshow Bob.
But here's
wow.
the kicker though. Here's the kicker.
flopping.
We did not know Mo at all. It was just random, bro. It was just
Random.
like
And then look at God. Look at God. Right.
It was crazy. What's crazy from that point, like, and so the thing is, like, I can't even remember. I was probably with George, my roommate. Shout out to George.
Yeah.
Didn't you have on the stocking cap too?
Yeah, I had 2 on, bro. Hey, this disclaimer. It was 2002, so just I need you all to picture the fashion in 2002. I had on a white. I had on a white and a baby blue do-rag, 2. One white, one baby blue, and I had on a white and baby blue
Who
outfit.
were you?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I had on some white.
This dude, like he was about to get it. He was about to get in a crumping battle.
I had on some white Reeboks with some baby blue soles. Like,
Pop,
so
lock, and drop.
I was coordinated.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that another day.
Ticket, boy.
Ticket. Crazy. But anyway,
That's classic.
it's crazy. Like, y'all saw me.
Mm-hmm.
I randomly met Ace. We the only 2 dudes trying to get into the Georgia State Village gym to play ball.
Dog, y'all must have like totally vibed because like Ace had some of the most terrible fashion also, bro. This dude was wearing a visor. Dog, with the open the top of his head was open. Like, bro, when I talk about the only people that I think about that weirdos is like a white guy in Arizona playing golf. It's like the only person I imagine wearing a visor that's open
Oh
on the
my
top.
god.
The only thing that saved the old dog was the fact that it had like his production company at the time, Hypnotic Art.
Yeah,
That was the
that's
only
the
thing that
only
saved it.
thing, man. He had
Shut
a
up.
visor, it was open.
Golly.
Had on, I think he had on maybe like one of them like anime
Anime
them
shirts.
shirts
Anime.
where it's like a Japanese anime, whatever, and it had the
Man,
Jordans
that's
on.
funny. God. Wow.
No,
Yeah,
that's a
Ace.
whole.
Hey, thank God for Naja, man.
Man, Naja, shout out to Ace's wife. You saved
Yeah.
his life.
Shout out to his wife.
That's messed up.
Saved his life.
For real, dog. Ace had
Straight
no
up.
swag,
He
bro.
Straight up.
saved his
He's
life, man.
like,
No, that's funny,
He had
man.
no
we
swag,
all
bro.
had moments, though, man.
Hey,
like,
shout out to all of our wives.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Man.
Yeah.
I was in that moment wearing, I just cut off khakis, Timbos, like I'm from New York, like I'm from Brooklyn, FUBU, Fat Albert FUBU shirt, man.
Hey,
It was all terrible. Everything was terrible.
Man.
but we say all of that, right? That's stuff that we know.
Yeah.
This episode showed us a lot of things that we didn't necessarily know about one another. Even though we've had a friendship for now, going on 18 years, something like that? 18 years?
Man, we grown.
Wow, bro, we almost hit 20 years.
18
That's crazy.
years, bro. Like, that's
Dang.
wild to think. 18
wild.
years. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Man.
But, so we learned, what all we learned? We learned Corey
He
is
out here like old McDonald. He out here got a farm in the backyard.
if it wasn't at night, bro, I would legit show y'all like the whole situation that I got going on.
Bro, this dude out here got the whole produce section at Kroger in the
Man, named
backyard.
off like, bro, you can make some money, man. I mean,
No. I mean, it's all in pots right now.
You save some
know
money.
what
Let's
I'm
say
saying?
that then. You save some money.
Oh yeah, we definitely like, bro, saving money is.
Diddy, I mean, I know y'all renting y'all spot. Like,
Yeah.
you haven't thought about, either you can't or have you not thought about setting up the real garden in the ground, like actually tilling the
No,
ground?
I can if I do that. The only thing about it is like the place which is something else you find out about gardening. Like, right, you have to set a bed in the right spot. I can't just like put it out in the yard. And the way my yard is set up, I would either have to put like I would have to put a bed legit in the middle of my yard for it to get the proper sunlight, because we got trees that'll cover it up. So the place that I could put it, that the ideal place for me to put it is too shaded, and I would only be able to grow like stuff that can be partially shaded. So tomatoes you can't grow back there.
You can't do it. Nope, they need a lot of sun.
I mean, yeah, they need all the sun, bro. So, but I'm gonna eventually do that. But I mean, pots have been.
You got a big backyard though. Like, you can legit, half of your yard could be a like straight up.
Yeah.
Montana type of joint.
That's a lot of work there, bro. I don't even think I'm ready for that. That's a lot of work.
Yeah,
That's
like I said, my mother-in-law, she do that, man. She got a whole legit setup in her backyard. I mean, it's beautiful, man. It's I have to send y'all a photo of it, and y'all wouldn't believe your eyes, man. She got a little nice setup in New Jersey, and she just was like 4 or 5 years ago, just like, yo, I want to do this, and got deep into it. Got deep, studying YouTube videos, watching things, different techniques. I mean, was already familiar with some of this coming from Trinidad and whatever, but decided to do the thing. And so she grow, I mean, I think right now she has, I mean, legitimately any type of herb you can think of. She got grapes, she has tomatoes, she has string beans, she has squash, she has cucumbers, she has lettuce, she has cabbage, she has, I mean, she got everything, man. It's crazy.
Bro. And that's the thing. Once stuff started growing, man, like, you good to go, because you think about it. When we go to the grocery store now, right, you might buy like a tomato. But now it's like my tomatoes coming in so quick, I don't have time to eat them. So now we basically eat tomatoes every day just for the sake of eating tomatoes. Like, I can legit go and pull the cherry tomatoes, they're about like that. I probably pull about 3 to 5 of them off every day. And so it's like,
Dang, that many?
she'll just eat them. Yeah, like, 'cause those like that.
I need to drop by.
That cherry. I mean, bro, what up? I
got the
give you a
food
plant
co-op.
if you want it.
Straight
Like, I
up.
got the cherry tomatoes, bro. Like one of the plants is legit over 6 feet.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's
Wow.
dope.
So yeah.
Oh, I mean, y'all could probably get the setup though over there, cuz. Y'all, I mean, y'all had the house.
yeah.
No, legit. Let me know if you got something to spare, because I'm riding. I'm
Yeah,
pulling
bro.
up.
I got like for real. I
legit bought some yesterday. I would have been came over there if I knew that.
Yeah, bro. Like I got.
I mean, y'all got the backyard set up though, JD. I mean, I'm sorry, Marlon. Y'all can set up too, right? Put your kids to work. Well, you got the whole farmer set up.
JD backyard about twice the size of mine though. I mean,
okay.
Granted, my kids destroyed
like
half of my yard anyway, just riding scooters through it. So I'm trying to get grass right now.
Okay.
I just got done painting my fence in COVID-19. So
yeah, what kind of paint? I mean, you just painted.
I hand rolled an entire. How many square feet was it? This might be wrong, but I think it's about 1,900 square feet of fence. Wooden fence, and I just hand rolled all of it because I started hand rolling and I was like, I should have got the blower, but most of the Home Depots in the areas got some malfunctioning paint sprayers right now, so I ended up having to hand roll the whole joint. So I was like, it's COVID-19, I might as well do the whole thing, and I just finished the other day.
Yeah, bro. I was like, say that's
legit 3 months, and it's not that
I know it,
but it was probably a good at least 12 days of work.
Wow. Yeah, I know, JD. That's what your father was doing before. That's what your father does,
I was about
right?
to say, that's the hard way to do it, bro. You would have came and sprayed that thing.
Yeah, it'd have been done in a few hours. I'd have been done.
Yeah,
I'd never do it again. I guarantee you that.
No problem. But like, what's crazy? Most people you can spray it before you even put the fence up. That's what a lot of people do just to make the work go quicker. But
that makes sense.
Yeah, spraying it, bro.
Yeah, I never do it again. But the beauty of it is like I actually learned. That's the first time I ever painted anything.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm legit. Like I done found my groove. If it's a room in the house or anything like that we need to paint, it's a go.
I did that in high school. I painted my room in high school. I did a whole little, got a little situation. And my parents gave me a little bit of creative autonomy, and I went and got the paint color, did the whole thing, set it up. So that was my time doing that.
So I call maintenance for stuff like that.
That's what's up.
Hey, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
That's a single boy life.
Ain't nothing wrong with calling maintenance. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
For real.
This episode was dope though. This episode was really it was enlightening. We had confessional moments. You know, like honestly, I have a playlist of movies that I must watch. I've dove into the Marvel spectrum, and apparently I need to reel it back and watch some of my classic Black films.
You gotta do that. You gotta do that. I mean, especially like Juice and Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. These are classics. These are good movies.
Yeah.
Roots.
Y'all need to learn how to play spades, bro. I don't know why y'all trying to dodge that. Y'all got to figure that out.
Man, I ain't never had the patience to sit at a table that long.
That's what it is. See, that's really what it is for me too. I just never had the patience. I mean, there was probably a point where I don't know. I was not good. I could play, but I just never had the patience. If I'm at a party, I'd rather be walking around mingling, doing whatever else as opposed to sitting down, you know. So
I mean, even like my family goes hard on Bid West, right? Like they weren't spades players, but they played Bid West for hours. I was usually playing video games while everybody else was like listening to records. And I say records because I mean records. Like my granddad would put on some old Curtis Mayfield or something, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was up top playing at the front of the house playing Bid West. I was in the back. I was in the cut playing my Nintendo. You know, so that's just always been what it was. I never learned the game.
Sad.
I'm sorry.
It's not too late, man.
No, it is. It is.
I'm gonna tell you what. It is.
I don't have time to invest in learn how to play spades.
I made peace with that. Right,
Here's
I've
the
made
thing,
peace with
though,
that.
right?
It is.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Chris and Mo. While y'all might not have the time, the thing is, at y'all age where y'all at now, nobody's gonna want to play against y'all for y'all to get an opportunity to learn.
It's okay though, because I don't want to play against them.
Like you sit down at the table talking about, yeah, man, I'm just trying to learn.
My wife
Oh,
is a
man,
spades player. Like y'all don't play with my wife.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Nah, bro, like
I'm good.
spades is something else, bro. Like I don't have time to teach. Like you just, and I don't even think about it. I don't even remember where I learned how to play spades at, bro. I just kind of, I don't know. It's been in me.
I feel like that's just like a thing that, I mean, to the point we were having a conversation, it's just kind of a part of the Black experience. I don't know that anyone actually learns. I think there's just a point at which you just
You just
sit down.
lose. You just lose. That's what it
Bro.
is.
You sit
That's how
down
you
and
learn.
you just, you know.
Do white people play spades?
I ain't never. Oh, that's a
Uh,
question. I've never met a white person to play spades ever.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you
me
just
neither.
legit blew
or
my
at
mind.
least
I don't
they've
think
never
so.
mentioned spades as like the game.
Bruh, like hold on, like
Dang.
we might have stumbled
Whoa,
into
black.
something.
Hey, black man think cheat code. What's happening right now? Did we just
Bruh.
discover something?
I'm sure somebody said this before, but like I've never had this conversation. Nor, good point, JD. I don't know.
Wow.
You know what?
Yeah, me neither.
I might throw
Hey, that's
that
got
on
to be a question.
the I might throw that on the on our
Socials.
IG page on
Yeah,
social. I
that's
just
a
want
question right
but
there.
that's an honest question, bro. Like I don't like I know plenty of white people that play like blackjack, poker, but I've never, at least in my immediate thinking, seen a white person play spades. And I'm sure I don't know.
Hey, I will say this: on the college campuses, it's usually us.
Yeah, I never seen them. I never seen it.
You know. I mean, we all seen it. The crew that's like near the whatever area is close to the food court. There's
Yeah.
always a spades or 2 or 3 tables that are actively being used by our brothers and sisters. So that's a good question. Just saying.
No,
But I think that gets back to
Georgia
your point, though, Mo. That's just like you said, grandparents put on the record, family over playing cards. It's just kind of a cultural thing that we do when we come together.
It is.
And so that's probably, I mean, that's why you see it like in the student center, in the lobby, or the little area, sit down area. You see folks playing, pull out a table, play some cards. Yeah.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah, man. No, but look, I thought tonight was a good conversation. I mean, honestly, just exploring things that make us tick, things that are of interest to us, and honestly, things that being vulnerable, just kind of exposing and expressing who we are, and not to just fit in the stereotypes that are often directed toward us. So it was good tonight to honestly hear a lot of these stories, and to hear about what makes us tick.
100%. Yeah, we had the sports guy tell us that he cried at a film before. That was or listens to Sade. That was a big deal.
Thug tier, man.
Thug tier. Okay. Thug tier. I hear you.
That's good. Nah, look, this is the Black Men Think podcast, man. We really appreciate y'all as our listeners. We're gonna keep growing. We appreciate you all kind of joining us along on this journey. But check us out across all of our social platforms. Each of these episodes, give us feedback. We want to hear from you. And there's more to come. It's a Black Man Think podcast, and it's the Black Afterthought.
The Black Men Think podcast.